Hi everyone, this is Nirala sir from Nirala English classes. I welcome you once again guys in Nirala English classes. Dear students, as you know that I always talk about the significance of English. You know that in our society, most of the students, compelling students, forcing students to get a government job, they are well aware that we all are not going to be get selected in government job. They have never anticipated that if someone does not get a government job, then what will he do? My dear students, we need to change ourselves. We have to change ourselves according to time. Okay, what the time actually demands, we have to do the things. Okay, this is not possible by every individual that going to get selected in government job. I always ask most of the famous faculty of India, it does not matter whether he is teaching in Patna, Delhi, anywhere of in our country. I always ask, sir, tell me one question, sir. If someone from your batch does not get a government job, what will he do? No one answers me. Okay, so my dear students, you have heard about there are several faculties who have been running their institute in Patna for a long time, and they are producing every year laborers. You know that most of the parents somehow manage a big amount of money. They take debt from the landlords, they spend the amount on their daughters and sons, and finally more than 90% candidates not success in their life, not become able to get a government job. Now anyone, would you tell me that what would be your next plan in future? My dear students, I always focus on English because this is the language which is accepted globally. This is the language which is spoken everywhere. If you know English nowadays, if you have command English, you can do a lot of things. If you don't get a government job, it does not matter. You can also show your potential in the field of private sector. It does not matter whether you are teaching in a school, you are working in IT sector, you are working anywhere in private sector. Nowadays, if you have command on English, my dear students, you can do a lot of things. You can make proud your parents' name. So you just don't need to run only behind the government job. See, one thing, I know that we all are from Hindi medium belts. Okay, we need to improve our English. Now we have to think that how can we improve our English. So with the help of my self-study and with a great journey, and I have spent a long time in the field of English, and I have absorbed a lot of things. How can we improve our English? So that's why, my dear students, I have determined myself to launch a spoken batch for every students who want to improve their spoken English, written English, any kinds of problem they face in English. I want to make them get rid of this problem. So listen to me carefully, guys. I am going to launch a spoken class from today, okay, and I will teach you in this video by the means of online how to speak English. Okay, I do not say that I am the perfect teacher, and there is no one perfect in this universe, as you know and as I know. Okay, so dear students, at least I am speaking English. I try to make you in English equivalent to me, and there are many my brothers and sisters who are not capable to speak English. They think that English is one of the difficult subjects, and that's reasons. From where does it come? It is big issue that our government has not made it compulsory in our board examination. That's why students do not study English up to their board examination. But finally they pass their board examinations and they get admission in a standard 11th, and they appear for final examination in a standard 12th. That time they realize the significance of English. They think that without English what can we do? And somehow they pass from board examination, think that if someone wants to fill up the form of SSC MTS, this is the vacancy which is filled up on the basis of 10th examination. Okay, and you know that most of the students who got somehow a board degree from BSEB and they are very weak in English, how can they pass and qualify in MTS examination? After 12th, more than 99.9% of students realize that the relevance of English in their life. What is the importance of English in his and her life? So my dear brothers and sisters, whoever have wish to speak English, please follow me on YouTube. I will pledge you, I pledge myself to you, I will commitment myself to you, make you perfect in a spoken English and written English. And if you watch my video continuously for the 3 months, there should be no any barricades, there should be no any obstacles which can stop you to speak English. It is my identity. I have always mentioned one thing about myself, my dear students. I am also from Bihar board. I have done my all academic qualification from BSCB. But also I am capable to speak English. I have improved my English with the help of my self-study. And the way which I have applied to speak English, I want to tell you, my dear friends, all these things. So please watch this video, and the video in which I will tell you how to speak English. I will teach you some grammatical structures. I will go from Hindi to English. In this video I am only speaking English, but in the video in which I will teach you how to speak English, I will go through Hindi to English, because most of the brothers and sisters who are part of Bihar and most of the states which are completely dominated by the Hindi speakers, these states people understand easily Hindi. So I will go through Hindi to English, and I will tell you how to speak English, my dear brothers and sisters. And now this is the time you have not to worry about, and you will realize that, my dear students, this would be one of the easiest way of which you find ever in your life. And I can say it with guarantee that you are going to absorb and grab it very quickly. There should be no any problem. Just you have to listen to me. Just you have to watch my video continuously 3 months. Thereafter, just always I say to my students, please watch my face regularly 3 months. It is my identity that you will be perfect in a spoken English, my dear student. So please, whatever you have done till now, forget everything, and please follow the thing which I will tell you how to speak English. Thereafter, I will upload a video tomorrow of first class how to speak English, and this video is very, very helpful to those students who want to speak English. And everyone needs to speak English nowadays. Suppose you don't get a government job, it does not matter. You have to do your own business. You will have to do something for maintaining your livelihood. And nowadays the world is globalizing completely in English medium, and the world has completely modernized from into English. Okay, so my dear students, you need to improve your English. In our society, I have observed several times that most of the parents, it does not matter whether they are educated or uneducated, they put first priority in a private school. Even government employees, they have been teaching in government school. They are in government job like army, like a state police, like bank, SSC. They all want to send, they all want to get done admission of their kids in an English medium. Why? If English is not important, it is not necessary, then why are focusing English medium, my dear students? And being Bihari, and we all have been made fool by our politicians. They have put Sanskrit as compulsory subject, but they do not give priority to English. That's why we are lagged behind. And you know that our politicians, everyone knows very well, and everyone is well aware of the importance of English. They know that, they understand that without English they are not going to get success in their life in any competitive field, in any field. I am not talking about particular government job, and I never given priority to government job. Government job is not everything. What do you think that how many people will get into government job? About 2 to 3%, and rest of the people will have to survive on their own feet. Okay, they will have to do themselves for livelihood, or they will have to join any private firm. These are the things which are very, very necessary. So my dear students, we don't have to depend only on government job. We have to also make one thing crystal clear, that is very, very required over here, that without English we are not going to get success in life. That's all, my dear students. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.